If Feed More wasn't here, boy, there'd be a lot more families in trouble, I think.
There'd be more suffering.
People would go to bed at night hungry.
They would feel like there's no hope. Feed More brings that to the people.
Feed More is Central Virginia's core hunger relief organization, and we would define Central Virginia as 29 counties and 5 cities. We go between Williamsburg, Fredericksburg, and Charlottesville, and then all the way down to the North Carolina border.
We're more than just a food bank. We are much bigger.
We have more than 350 partner agencies who partner with us to help us feed Central Virginia. So that comes in many different forms: food pantries, soup kitchens, after-school programs for the kids. We do Meals on Wheels, so we do 1,000 meals a day to seniors.
The distribution side is done primarily by our fleet. 12 trucks that make deliveries to our 270 plus agencies. We also have a shopping area where agencies can come in and shop, and our agencies actually place orders and come here and pick them up as well.
I started in 1999 as a volunteer, and I've been here ever since.
What's amazing is we have twice as many volunteers working here today as we have employees.
There's a lot of needs in the community, and Feed More is a place where I know that my time and my efforts make a difference.
Yeah, I was a client at one point. No matter who you are, they will serve you and treat you fairly. That's what I like about them.
And if you have the will to be part of Feed More, they need you.
Do I have a favorite volunteer? Anyone that's willing to give of themselves.
At the end of the day, nobody wakes up saying, today is the day I want to be hungry. Anybody can be in that situation, any one of us. We need to help people understand that people don't have to do anything to cause hunger-related problems. It's just a fact of life.
People think Feed More provides food for the same people all the time. I thought that as well coming in here, but I found out that 60% of our people come in only between 5 and 7 times a year.
Hunger is an equal opportunity challenge. 40% of the folks we serve are white, Caucasian, 40% are African American, Black, and 10% are Hispanic. And folks don't realize that so many of our clients, easily 2/3, have income, just not enough.
It's pretty amazing. It is an amazing blend of data and commitment and heart and kindness, all in one place.
Yeah, it's the best of both worlds. You're taking your business learnings and applying those to the food bank, but not giving up any heart.
I was really struck with how sophisticated the place is, how much it is run like a business, how many people they feed because of that, and that is very motivating. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
We do have accountability here, so we hold ourselves responsible for the things that we do and for the donations that we get.
So $1 literally equals 4 meals.
So I'm here making a donation of $100 this morning. My wife and I was just talking this morning about what has occurred the last year or so, and we kind of felt like we've been blessed, even though I went through the furlough in the early part of the year and had to find another job. And she said, well, we ought to do this, and we did. And that's why I'm here this morning.
The future of the food bank should not just be feeding people, but nourishing them.
2 years ago, we became a wellness pantry through Feed More, which meant we gave out more produce. And we give out around 20% produce now, which is up from about 5% before, thanks to Feed More.
That's what I feel like our goal is. Through our children's programs, Meals on Wheels, Community Kitchen, and our food banks, to provide the most nutritious food to improve their quality of life, not just feeding calories.
We nourish the community and we empower lives.
We're always thinking about preparing for what comes next. When COVID-19 came along and we were suddenly inundated with the number of people who needed our help, we were already ready for that.
What to do when the volunteers dropped off, what to do when the network, the agencies, some of them had to close, what to do when the food sourcing dried up. Lots of challenges, but very few failures.
Our attendance has grown, unfortunately. We used to have between 60 and 70 people a week. Now we have about 300 to 325 a week. We used to be a pantry where you would come inside and shop. Now we distribute by car, and then we have guests that don't have cars that can walk up as well. And sure enough, we have had enough food every week. Feed More has not let us down.
I used to volunteer for Feed More when I was up and on my feet. When it came to the problem, when I lost my job, thank God I was able to come back to Feed More for them to help me out, for me to be able to feed my family and be able to stand on my feet again.
What is the role of a food bank in the future? What will our community need? And how do we best serve them? How can we catalyze all these other organizations that are trying to help the same client base? Is there a role for us to bring forth insights and data that'll help everyone do their jobs better and collectively have a broader impact than we do today?
If we get a person in and they're hungry, we can automatically dial into a housing agency or job placement agency. I want to see us all be closely tied together, because food insecurity is just a small part of every other systemic thing that could be going on with that person.
We want to feed the line, but we also want to shorten the line. And we think we really are cutting edge, and we want to pass it around to all nonprofits so we can help create this rising tide.
Feed More is what its name says. Every day we come here to feed more people.
I love what I do. It just makes me feel good that I've done something great for the community.
Helping children and elderly people get a nutritious meal as often as possible.
It makes you feel good to know you're a part of something bigger.
It's an honor. I have a career where I get to give back and help people. I can definitely relate because I was one of these children. I had to walk with my family to go get the free food during the summertime and things of that nature. So it touched me personally. I'm not behind a desk. I'm not a social worker. I'm just a man trying to help.
I would like to thank God for Feed More, because Feed More has been there for my family, not just my family, for a whole lot of families. And I just thank Feed More just for being there.